The year was 1986. A young Scottish man was appointed manager who was struggling middle table team. And when asked during the press conference, "What is your goal for this team?" And he declared that I wish to make this team the greatest football team in the world. And the press laughed at him. Because this particular team had not won anything for the past 20 years. After 8 different managers, all of whom were older and more experienced, failed, why does this Scottish man think he will succeed? Fast forward 26 years after, and Sir Alex Ferguson has won 31 medals, 31 trophies, which include 13 English Premier League and 2 Champions League. He's also made Manchester United one of the greatest football teams in the world, and this is not just success on the football pitch, but the fact that it was valued at $3.8 billion US. In short, Ferguson did it. He was a success. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the magic of thinking big. Now, whether we are aware of it or not, we are all making goals every single day. But if we're honest with ourselves, it's a little bit underwhelming. Instead of getting A's, we aim for passing. Instead of making a difference, we aim for making a living. And instead of gunning for a relationship where we feel full, inspired, and growth, we settle for Now, I'm not going to go into reasons why we think like this. I will go into reasons why we should not. This happens to everyone. One creative agency once put up an ad on newspaper, 2 ads, for the same job. The first ad said the wage was going to be at 5,000. The second ad said the wage was going to be at 20,000. Whereas hundreds and thousands of people applied for the first ad, only 2 people applied for the second one. When I asked them, were you aware that it was the same job, just described differently? They said, I didn't think I was good enough for that job. And it was only based on the amount of wages on paper. Now, the reason why we should think big is 1, it pays. If you apply for that job, you got it. 2, it actually invigorates us if we actually think bigger than we are. Jeff Bezos, which is the founder of Amazon.com, didn't say that he wanted to be America's store. He wanted to be the world's store. And as of now, last year, Amazon made $500 billion, making Jeff Bezos a pretty rich man. So yes, it pays. Secondly, there's less competition because everyone else is not thinking as big. And this is a sad fact, but this is true. In fact, one of the leading universities in UK said that the amount of stress, time, and effort it takes for an A student to get an A is roughly the same as a C student getting a C. The difference is that an A student divides their time throughout the semester, whilst the C student crams it at the last 1 week before exam. Looking at you. And it also pays and there's also the fact that the reason why it pays to think big because you attract other people to think big. Martin Luther King wouldn't have started that movement if he went to the speech and said, "I have a dream." But I don't want to tell you guys. Instead, he shared his dreams and invigorated a sense of passion and also a sense of action from other people. And that's why they bought into his dream as well. Now, if you are thinking about thinking big and actually making a difference in this life, there's 3 simple steps. Well, first, think big. Have an audacious, scary goal. One friend of mine who now currently works with the Ministry of Health said she was frustrated with the amount of people who has diabetes in this country. And she said one of her overwhelming, audaciously scary goal was to eradicate diabetes in Brunei. So she's not focusing on one person or patient. She wants it gone from the country. A lot of people in the department thought she was crazy. And one of her supervisors said, if a lot of people think you're crazy, you must be on the right path. As the late Steve Jobs said, those who are crazy enough to think they will change the world are the people who actually do. Secondly, you have to declare to people that you have an audacious goal. Because keeping it to yourself, like the example I gave about the king, won't make any movement. So tell people about it. They might be able to help you, or they might connect you to someone who might be able to help you. And third of all, dream big, but start small. Jeff Bezos wanted to conquer the store of the world, but he didn't start off selling everything onto Amazon.com. He started off with books. And once he has the know-how, the process, and then also the reputation, he built into other things. Sir Alex Ferguson said he wanted to be the greatest manager in the world, but he started with one trophy at a time. He said he didn't get ahead of himself. He was trying to create a winning atmosphere within himself and his team. How about you? Are you working on any audacious goals? Anything that scares you? Are you telling people